Now, the man accused of masterminding the September the 11th attacks in New York, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and two of his accomplices have agreed to plead guilty. The three have been held at the US Navy base Guantanamo Bay in Cuba for years without going to trial. According to US news outlets, the men agreed to admit to conspiracy charges in exchange for a life sentence after a possible death sentence was excluded. The cases against the three have been mired in decades-long controversy over whether their treatment at CIA prisons compromised the evidence against them. Well, our correspondent Jenny Kumar has this report.
Sheikh Mohammed has been described as the mastermind behind the deadliest attack on US soil since the attack on Pearl Harbor in the Second World War. He and his co-accused have been held at Guantanamo Bay for nearly 20 years. The case has been bogged down by pre-trial hearings. Defence lawyers had argued that the men's torture in prison had rendered the evidence against them unusable. Now, the US Department of Defense has announced that a plea deal has been reached, but it hasn't given the details. US media, though, are reporting that the families have learnt about the development through a letter, and in that letter the chief prosecutor is reported as having written that the decision to accept the deal was not reached lightly and was the best path to justice. Now, it may be that this was seen as a way of avoiding a lengthy trial, and also that confession seen as crucial to the case. This was seen as a way of avoiding the possibility that those confessions would be thrown out. Now, in terms of reaction, the husband of a woman who was killed in the attack has told the New York Post that he's disappointed that families won't have their day in court, and that the accused, he has said, should receive the highest penalty. Now, the National Security Council has said that the President's office had played no role in the negotiation, but the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, has tweeted that the Biden-Harris administration had done the unthinkable. They've agreed to a plea deal, he writes, and he's described it as a slap in the face for the victims' families.
Jenny Kumar there.